Hello and welcome! Today we gotta look at the tier 8 German heavy tank, the Tiger II. This tank has a very punchy gun at tier 8. It got very good frontal armor, side armor is okay, and it's a really just and good all-rounder. I got 2 gameplays coming up, so stay tuned. So let's start at some of the hard stats of the tank. It got 1600 hit points, which is very healthy for a tier 8 heavy tank. And it weighs about 70 tons, which is fairly okay, so you will be able to ram some of the other heavies, which only weighs about 15 tons or so. It got 700 engine power, which is okay. It's not the fastest tank, but it can come around the battlefield at an okay pace. The true speed is 28, not the best, not the worst. It is a good all-round, I have to say. It got 150 at the front here, but watch out, the lower plate is not as strong as you might think. But if you angle like this, you will be able to bounce IS shots and tier 7 and below. I would say a pin about 175 or below, you'll be pretty sure to bounce a shot, even at the lower plate. It got very good turret armor indeed. The sides here, if you angle like this, they will not be able to pin here or here, but the cupola is at weak point. And you can see here the top of the tank is a weak point as well. They will be able to pin, even if it's slightly angled, it's not very thick. So watch out for that, they will be able to pin you. A tank like a T-34 IS-3 will be able to pin you here and here. So if you side scrape, watch out for them aiming at this point. Now let's take a look at the grind of the tank. Now the grind, in my opinion, is one of the easiest in World of Tanks. You start off with this Tiger 1 88mm with 203 penetration, 240 alpha damage, very good accuracy, very good aim time, and very good rate of fire. Actually, it got more DPM than the later gun you got, the medium gun. I would recommend not to buy this. You have to research it, but you don't have to buy it. It got only 200 pen, 320 alpha, slightly worse accuracy, but the same aim time. And if you see here, the rate of fire is not as good. And that's the key point of this tank. With this rapid fire gun, you will be able to keep shooting shot after shot into an enemy. You only then be able to fire back one every time you shoot them try. That's not that easy with this gun. The lower rate of fire, the lower DPM, actually also worse penetration as well. So I would recommend you when to get this gun, the Beast gun. In my opinion, the best gun of all the tier 8 heavy tanks. It got 225 penetration. That's about the same as the IS-3. The rate of fire is the same as the other one, but the penetration is 25 higher. Alpha damage is the same, but the accuracy is slightly better, but the aim time is slightly worse. In my opinion, that's something you don't wanna notice in the game. The turret you start with is this with only 100mm at the front. Most people won't notice that you got a stock turret. That is very easy to pin for most tanks you will meet, so you won't get in much trouble with that, in my opinion. So when you get this, the turret with 185mm at the front, you'll be able to bounce a lot more than with the other one. The engine is not the biggest problem. The standard engine has 650 horsepower, and it only goes up with 50 horsepower to 700 in the end. The radio is nothing to talk about, and the track traverse 28 there and 26 there. That's not a big deal. So the grind of this tank is very easy, in my opinion. So let's take a look at how they compare with other tanks at tier 8. So now I'm comparing the T-32, the Tiger II, and the IS-3. Alright. HP, this win, 100 more than the IS-3, 50 more than the T-32. Frontal armor, got the most frontal armor at 150mm, but the IS-3 got 110 and the T-32 got 127. But turret armor is significantly stronger both at the IS-3 and the T-32. As we can see here, the turret traverse is actually the best on the Tiger II at 27 degrees per second. The alpha damage is best on the IS-3, where the T-32 and Tiger II only got 320. The millimeters of penetration is best at the Tiger II and the IS-3. And the DPM, the Tiger II wins slightly over the T-32, but the IS-3 with the high alpha makes the DPM slightly worse with the longer reload time at 30 seconds, 0.3, where the Tiger II has the best reload time at 10.4. And the accuracy is actually much better, much better at the Tiger II than the T-32 and the IS-3. So what can we conclude with that? Well, the Tiger 2 has the best gun in my opinion, but the speed of the IS-3 and the T-32, they are slightly faster than the Tiger 2. And with the better turret armor, they can better go hold down. Whether they don't have that rather big weak point at the top of the tank, the T-32 a little bit hard to pan, and the IS-3 is very little indeed. So this is enough theory, let's go in and look at some gameplay. Alright, so we are playing on Lakeville. This is a very healthy matchup for this tank. Unfortunately my XPM was not working at this point, so I can't tell if our chance for winning is good or bad. But we can see it's tier 8, we're top tier, and I can say now the Tiger 2 loves city maps, and this is half a city map, so we're going down to the town. I like to go almost hugging the wall here. The Tiger 2 has not got the best camo, so we don't want to get spotted. Oh, and there's a Chaffee. Looking for the shot, makes it, and a headshot. Really showing the good accuracy of this tank. Now there's a SU-100. Don't quite have the shot. But we're not in a hurry in this map, because it's not encounter. So we have all the time in the world to make the play and go into the city. You see this tank got a fairly okay top speed. When it reaches it, 32, at this medium terrain I think it is. I'm still looking for some shots here. I'm not quite in a hurry to go into the city. We're only at T69 and a Black Prince right now. So it's not the best setup. But let's see what we can do. And here you see it quite not really so fast to accelerate in this terrain. It goes slightly upwards, and the engine power is not enough to get it up at a nice speed. So I think the mobility is one of the weak points of this tank, if I'm honest. So now we are made our way. Now let's find some corners and try a side scrape. I still think this map, I don't know where my favorite position is at this point. I've played it quite a lot, but it seems like there's no place that's really better than others. But there we spot a Panther 2. Gets a good shot into him, trying to angle our tank. Hit, and unfortunately pens our track. I think I over-angled, but the Panther 2 has very high penetration, so it's very hard to bounce a shot from here. Luckily he got tracked, and we managed with the help from the T69 to take him out. Only losing 200 HP. So now we're poking around the corner, looking for enemies. We know there's a T29 up there, but he can shoot us and we can shoot him. So we're making progress. See if I can get around and flank the T29 a bit. But I'm still worried people getting out from these corners over there. And there's a 120 swatted. Not the worst tank we can meet, but he is tier 8. I got a very punchy gun. You can see there's some things going on in the middle. I want to help this Indian Panther. Got a shot at the 39. Gives him a good shot. And there we can see that tank destroyer got himself in a very unfortunate position. I'm pulling back a little. I guess got spotted. Don't want to lose HP right now. Trying to help this T69 out. And we put a good shot into the side of the turret of the T29. Haven't missed a single shot yet in this tank. Really shows the good accuracy. And we're up to our second kill. Now the 110 comes around. Gives him a good shot. Unfortunately we didn't track him. And we're almost reloaded now. Ready to poke around the corner to give him another shot. Go into side script here. In for the lower plate, and a lovely shot. He's not really paying attention to us. Oh, now he does. We bounce him. Let's see where he hits. He hits at the upper plate. Wasn't able to penetrate us. So we're moving on. Going for the finishing shot. Into the lower plate. And he's out. So it's going very, very good for our team. We have cleared the town now. Only losing the T-69. But unfortunately we lost the middle of the map. To a lonely Ferdinand. I just got spotted, so I know the Ferdinand is looking this way. No, he isn't. I don't know where that shot went. That's the first unlucky shot in this match. But it's okay, we just reload and pencil in the side. You see the side of the front is very weak. Those corners. You have to aim at them. And luckily we can easily do that with this tank. So the Black Prince take it out. And we move forward to lay some pressure on their base. As this is not encounter, we have to go all around to the base to be able to cap the base. I know we can see we are faster than the Black Pins. Thankfully. I say good job, Mr. Prince. And it was very, very nice. We took 3-4 tanks out there. Only losing one ourselves. The game is not as secure as you could think. It's 10-7. We got a lot of tanks over on the western side, but they haven't managed to push around yet. We can see that somehow the T-25-2 have sneaked around. I think maybe up here, been able to sneak around and maybe going to flank our western side. This tank is too slow to go back and diff, so we're just going to attack. No cap for us this time. We're going straight to the enemy, and that's the T-25-2. He missed. The Black Prince tracked him. Good ram. Aiming. And gets the kill. Still only have lost a little bit of health for that in that Tiger 2. No, Panther 2 at the start, sorry. The Black Prince found the Hummel. We don't care about him. He's pretty much out. Instead, we're looking for this T-34-3. Pretty unlucky shot into the ground. Trying to bait the shot while we reload. Bounce. Unfortunately, we miss again. We're wasting a lot of time here. But he's not paying attention to us. Now he is. Aiming at his lower upper plate. A little bit lucky that we penned that thing, I think. Oh, we're trying again. This time he hit us. Let's see where he hit us. I think he hit us in the side, actually. Yeah, there's a big shot in the side, taking our ammo rack out. We repair. Gives him a shot and the Black Prince takes him out. And oh, there's only a tank destroyer left. So I'm gonna speed up a little bit. Unfortunately, this tank is too slow to get anywhere fast. But I'm trying my luck, hoping that the T-25-2 would go back and diff, running in the middle of the map. But I see a big roadblock there, and the game is over. JJ. Let's take a look at some post-game stats. So here we see I was able to get the Mastery badge in this match. We got the high caliber as well, and some of the new medals as well. We can see we managed to do 4,000 damage this game, make 4 kills, and make 1,281 experience points. We managed to block 710 damage with our armor. We fired 19 shots with 15 hits and 15 penetration. That was a very, very good result. And we made 43,000. So let's take a look at some more gameplay. So now we are playing on Sand River. This is an assault mode. And we're going to attack. This is again a tier 8 match, with me as the only tier 8 heavy tank on the team, with them having 3 tier 8 heavy tanks. Well, I think this map, it is very, very tricky to assault. There's only 2 opportunities. It's down this way or down this way. Clearing this up or clearing this up. And I'm still thinking where to go in this tank. This tank is not a ridgeline warrior. The gun depression at 8 degrees is not the best, with the turret placed exactly in the middle of the tank. It's not very good. People will be able to shoot in the low plate even before you get up to look at them. So I've decided to go to the eastern side, see if I can get some good shots up at the enemy. And we have to remember we only have 10 minutes and we already used 10% of the time. Only getting like 200 meters from our spawn point. So let's see what we can do in this match. Again, this tank is not very fast. We're only going at 25 kilometers per hour, which is not the best, really. Looking for a shot at the MT-25. Don't quite have it. Take one anyway. That never went in, unfortunately. We could have killed them though, but we were not lucky this time. Take a clutch shot. Unfortunately, it's not me that killed him. Would be nice, but unfortunately, it wasn't. So what the problem is with that location I'm going into is that the enemy has a very, very strong hold down position down in this corner here, which can be very, very hard to dig out. With tank destroyers placed over here and a T-29 over there, it is very, very hard indeed to assault when we only got 7 minutes and 45 seconds left. So let's start to make some good work. I'm thinking about taking the T-29 out first, but it will be very, very hard for because I have to go very long up to be able to do so. So I'm thinking here. Luckily they don't have artillery, so I don't have to worry about that. But just I'm thinking about what to do right now. He comes around, take a shot at the cupola that did went in. You can see there the T-34-3 went into a very aggressive position and got taken out very, very quickly by the Centurion-1 and the KV-4 in the back. Unfortunately, two of the strongest heavy tanks, sorry, tier 8 tanks. Now let's see what we can do about that. Take a shot at the Cola at the KV-4. Luckily we pin. Again showing the good accuracy of this tank. And we're trying to go up so we only show our turret armor. They will have a very hard time aiming at the cupola at that kind of range. But we will have to. And the Centurion-1 got a very good amount of accuracy. So we have to take care about that. We only got 6 minutes left. And I have to dig these guys out. Very hard to find this shot. Well, they have all the time in the world. And I have to attack. And there he got it. Looking for the shot. Don't quite have it. The KV-4 is up there. Don't have the shot. We both bounce off each other. And take a look at the T-28 prototype. Don't quite have a shot. Looks like the Centurion got the small gun. Oh, we got the Black Prince gun. That's very fortunate for us. But he was still able to pen. Yeah, well. Don't know, I'm not sure where he penned. That one bounced. Aiming for the KV-4 again. The Cola. Another hit. But it's going too slow, we only have 5 minutes left. Bounce. Looking for the shot. The Centurion is very, very careful. But he pokes up and we punish him. Wait the shot. He pulls back. Trying to look for the prototype. Unfortunately that missed. The Centurion comes up again. We pull back. Reloading. Still looking for the prototype. And gives a good shot into him. Unfortunately we low rolled really, really badly there. So wasn't able to take him out. That Centurion is very, very sneaky indeed. We missed that shot. And now I think it's time. Now it's time to attack. It is a bit late, but I didn't really have a choice. And now there's some action going on here. We're going forward to take out the KV-4. I think the Tiger 1 and the T-34. T-44 would have a hard time doing it. Looking for the shot of the Tiger. There's a ridge line in the way though. The T-44 is doing a very, very good job taking out that KV-4. Still don't have a shot. Oh, the T-44 bounced. So now it's up to us to make the final shot. Unfortunately we bounced as well. But the T-44 got it. Oh, what is that? An AFK Tiger 1. Now showing the very, very nice DPM of this tank. 1800. Shot after shot after shot. The great reload time. Making it very, very easy for us to take him out very, very quickly. And we have to take him out for the... because he's the one spotting us. So if we take him out, we can move on. We only have 2 minutes left. So we are in a big hurry here. Spot some good shot on the IS-3. The upper plate is not very strong on the IS-3. And with this penetration it's very, very easy to pen him. That hit the ground. We're not very lucky with our shot today. There's a Tiger 2. Good shot into the side of him. You can use this tank as a sniper, as well as a brawler. That's a good thing about this tank. The final shot. Unfortunately we bounced that. Only managed to track him. And with that angle, he's quite tricky to penetrate. But we take a shot at the low plate and luckily we take him out. So now it's time. I have to attack now, but I got an IS-3 above me and a Tiger 1 beside me. Looking to see if anyone is flanking. Nope. Oh, but there he is. We angle our armor and bounce his shot. Oh, and the IS-3 makes a mistake. Going down. And we quickly take him out. Unfortunately the Tiger 1 pencils. Doesn't really matter. We only got 40 seconds left. It's about getting the best out of it. Another shot at him. Oh, and he's out. Quickly moving along. Taking some shots as a move at the Tiger. And there he is. He didn't pen us. And we have to remember he got 203 penetration. And have a hard time paying us. Hitting us again and again and at the upper plate. Not able to pen us. We are quickly moving on. He bounces another shot. Gives him another one. But unfortunately, this is an assault and the time has run out. We was in front with 2 tanks and I have had very, very much HP left. If this wasn't an assault, I could easily have got 6,000, 7,000 damage done. So here we saw the great DPM of this tank, as well as the capability of bouncing shots after shot from the Tiger with the really, really strong upper plate. If you manage to hide the lower plate, they have a really, really hard time penning you. But unfortunately we lost this game, but I have to say this was the best game I had in the Tiger 2. So let's take a look at the post-game stats. So we can see, unfortunately we lost this battle, but we managed still to get our mastery badge as well as the high caliber and the steel wall medal. we managed to get 1408 experience, nearly 3 times as much at the second best on our team. We managed to make 51,000 credits, so we took 30 shots, hit 21 and penetrate 19 of those 21 shots, making a total damage of 5,640. We can see here the amount of damage block per armor at 2,650. I really loved this tank, and one of the reasons I didn't sell it is of course of the great red gun and the great frontal armor of this tank. This is a great all-rounder, really good at city maps, not as good on ridge lines and maps with a lot of hills, but this tank couldn't anything else. I love it and I hope you will do so. The grind is easy, the Tiger 1 is a good tank I think, and the E75 is a real beast. I just got it and still looking forward to get the big gun, but already love that tank. I will get a review on that in the future, but right now, this is a Tiger 2. I love this tank, I hope you will do so, and I hope you like this video. And if you did, please consider liking it, I really appreciate that. And hopefully you'll take care and see you around.